What is good, guys? Welcome back to yet another trade recap. Today I did not expect to be making a trade recap video. We were just pumping up high off of open. We were just going up and up and up, but we actually caught this trade that maybe just over $1,000. Once again, about 1.3R in total. I'm going to break down exactly how you could have took this trade. Pretty straightforward, to be honest, but all it takes is patience. Avoid the bad trades and take this trade, which is what I preach every single day inside my live stream. So let's jump into my analysis, get rid of all the charting, and tell you guys what I was looking at in market open. So basically, coming into the day, we had obviously yet again a bullish bias. We're trending at all-time highs. We just swept all-time highs, but of course we haven't really got any sort of algorithmic liquidity or generated liquidity below. So I'm still bullish. I still want price to come higher. So in terms of places to deliver from, we had this 15-minute gap right here, which I thought was a nice place. We could have swept this low and continued higher. We also had a very small 5-minute here as well that price was currently respecting, and there was actually a really good trade you could have took off of open. So if you just go onto the 2-minute time frame here, let's look how market opens. So this is how market opens. We manipulate sell side liquidity, and when we then get this inverse to the upside, this 2-minute long, which you could have took with, it had super good momentum obviously, straight off of the market open candle, and then you could have obviously I just stop loss down here for 40 points and then take profit at all-time highs. Now, I did not take this trade, and in hindsight, this looked really good. I was answering questions in my Discord. It was just after market open, and it is completely my fault that I missed this setup. It looked very good. Obviously, it's not super A+, but the fact we're at all-time highs and how bullish we are, this is the type of setup I would most likely take. I'm not going to say I would have took it. I don't know if I would have took it if I'd have seen it as clearly as I did afterwards. That's hindsight. I didn't take it. That's the bottom line. I had to forget about the trade completely because that's what affects the rest of the session, and I had to move on. But yeah, I still think now in hindsight, it's a clean setup. Super clean break-even point right here as well, which is almost guaranteed with this momentum. And we go up to take profit, as you can see. Anyway, after this, I'm thinking, okay, now we just need a continuation. We've got to tap into this 5-minute, no potential longs because we had no inverses back to the upside. And then we came up with literally no fair value gap taps at all. Kept coming up, and eventually we ended up forming this 15 and also this 30-minute fair value gap. So now we'd formed this 30-minute fair value gap below. We'd also formed these combined 15-minute gaps below. So this was a clear area for me. I wanted a long from this low. It was super clear. I wanted to tap into this gap and then get a long position to continue us higher. So we actually started coming down, and this is what I mean when I say you just need to stay and just let your edge play out, because we had this dump. We're obviously pumping up continuously. We had this dump start to form out of absolutely nowhere, and we came down so aggressively towards sell side liquidity here. We put in this super clean 1-minute gap here right there, and now this round, okay, this is perfect, absolutely perfect. We've souped this low. We're at all-time highs. We're super bullish, so I'm literally just going to take the inverse back up if we get it, and long all the way back up to all-time highs. As you can see, we then get the close in literally 2 bullish candles. Entering on this candle close, stop loss resting just at the low of this body for 30 points. Why was it the low of this body? Simply, I did not want to see price come any lower than this point, as we should. I'm giving it a little bit of room just because price action is not printing very cleanly recently. Like, I didn't have it super tight like I sometimes would. I gave it a little bit of breathing room just because our price action has been printing. And we also had like almost a protected low here as well, which we shouldn't sweep. Break even for me was this high, so I moved stop loss to break even when we hit this high on this trade. Hopefully everyone understands why I entered here as well. Simple, strong displacement candle close through this 1-minute fair value gap, giving us an inverse fair value gap. We have all-time highs resting just above, which was my full TP for this trade. And I scaled, which follows my rules. I scaled 75% of my position at a 1R. So that's exactly what I did. I scaled at 1R. So the second we hit 1R, I did scale. So as you can see, we did come into a little bit of drawdown here. Nothing to worry about there. Bounced out of the potential, out of this BPR. And then we continued back up, and then we got really good displacement up straight to first take profit there. And then I let my runner run to all-time highs. And as you can see, that did play out. In total for me, obviously scaling at a 1-to-1, I got about a 1.3R, 1.4R from this trade in total, which is super clean. And these are the steps you have to wait for all-time highs. You just have to wait for those pullbacks, little taps into 15-minute, 5-minute gaps minimum is what I like to wait for. And then if we get a super strong momentum, light bulb looking V-shape out of it, like this pattern here, this V-shape pattern, this is what you're looking for, then you can simply just target back to all-time highs. Don't get me wrong, I'm hating trading at all-time highs at the moment. I mean, look at how price is trading. Like, it's impossible conditions, in my opinion, at the moment. You just have to be so patient. But this concludes another week and another green week for me and the Discord. It's been extremely tough. You have to be patient through the slow price action and then execute when we get moments like this. I've had 2 winning trades in the last 2 days, which has completely turned my week around. And it's, like I said, it's completed another green week. So that is it for this week of trading. If you want to trade live with me for all of the next week and going forward, check out the link in the description to join my Discord for free, and then you can check out the live streams from there. The weekly results will be out in my Discord as well as much more free content in there. And subscribe to the YouTube if you want more free educational content like this, and I will see all of you guys in the next YouTube video.